ikalawang senatorial candidate na sasalang sa INDEP ngayong araw ang independent candidate na si retired Major General Ramon Montaño. Good morning po, sir.
Good morning.
Okay,
Good morning.
medyo paus po kayo.
Paus nga eh.
Oo.
I have colds, very bad colds.
Alright, alright. Noong 2004 po, tumakbo po kayong senador. Tama po ba sa ilalim po ng partido ni Eddie Hill? Tama ba?
Yeah, but I withdrew.
You withdrew.
Yes.
Bakit po?
I was told to stop it by President Ramos before.
Seryoso po ba talaga kayo sa pagtakbo ninyo noong 2004 for senator?
Hindi.
Ah, hindi. Ano po yun? Katuwaan lang na...
No, because this guy was trying to deceive people that he has money to solve the problem of the Philippines.
Si Eddie Hill.
Si Eddie Hill.
Oo. At naniwala po kayo sa kanya.
Naniwala kami sa kanya.
Aha.
So, even though we did not believe so much, but they told us that, talking of us, he will give us 200 million each to run as senator. So,
Binigyan po ba kayo ng 200 million
hindi.
each?
Siya pang kumuha sa amin.
So, pagkatapos po nang hindi kayo nakakuha, nag-withdraw na kayo?
Yeah. No, not. Even before that.
So, you were not really serious in
No, we were not serious.
You were not serious. Okay. Base po sa aming research, tumakbo na kayong mayor, tumakbo po kayong congressman twice, tumakbo po kayong senador. So this is gonna be your 5th time to run.
Yes, I think so.
At dun sa 4 na beses po tumakbo kayo, hindi pa po kayo nanalo kahit isang beses.
Hindi.
Sa Makati, sa Negros, hindi pa kayo nanalo.
Hindi nanalo.
Eh, bakit po kayo tumatakbo pa ulit? Hindi po ba kayo nagsasawa?
Hindi pa.
Hindi pa?
I think this is my last battle, and I think the Senate is the battlefield for me this time.
So kapag natalo po kayo ngayon dito,
I'll stop.
stop na. Bakit po ba ang hilig ninyong tumakbo kahit na natatalo po kayo every election?
Actually, because after retiring from the service, I felt like I have to serve again. I'm fan of serving. And to be, kung wala kang gagawin, mahirap eh. So my lifetime has always been in the service to our country and people. And I forgot how to stop serving people. Even I was out of
The service.
the government. We are still serving my constituents, which are the veterans, my old soldiers, companion, who are really having a hard time, and they approach us. They approach us to help them in following up their pension.
Okay.
And I feel it's my duty because I still have connection with those in the active service. So I was able to help them.
Okay. So aside from nakilala po kayo sa mga eleksyon, tapos yan sa military, isa pa pong reason kung bakit po kayo medyo nalagay din sa limelight, nabanggit nyo po na yung Hello Garci po, yung Garciliano controversy, nabanggit nyo na may conspiracy, kaya raw nakatakas si dating COMELEC Commissioner Virgilio Garciliano. Ang umano'y sangkot nga dito sa Hello Garci controversy. Pag nanalo kang senador, uukatin pa rin po ba ninyo itong kontrobersyang ito?
Well, past na yan eh. But if I win as senator, I will still try to uncover all those anomalies and help our law enforcement community or our criminal justice system to bring these perpetrators to the bar of justice. And that is always an obsession of a policeman.
Okay. Kayo po ay general. Ano pong masasabi ninyo sa ilan sa mga nagrebelde na sundalo na nahalal ng mambabatas, partikular po si Senator Gringo Honasan, si Senator Antonio Trillanes? Ano pong masasabi ninyo?
Si Trillanes, to me, is okay. Because he's still pursuing his dream.
Eh si Honasan po?
Nakalimutan na niya yung dream niya.
Which is?
Which is reform. In my view, he's no longer sponsoring
Okay.
yung straight narrow path that we are supposed to pursue.
Nung aktibo po kayo sa militar, kilala po kayo sa paglaban ninyo sa CPP-NPA. Sa tingin niyo po ba may pag-asa pa silang magkasundo ng gobyerno?
As far as the peace process is concerned, they don't like peace.
Ayaw po ng CPP-NPA na
No, I don't think so.
makipag-usap tungkol sa kapayapaan.
Gusto nila makipag-usap, but not for real peace. They will always be rebels.
So dapat hindi na sila kausapin sa palagay ninyo?
Now, if you talk to them and then if they're really serious, they should sit down and disarm themselves and sit down. But they don't. They don't.
Okay. Masasabi niyo po bang magiging magaling na mambabatas ang isang dating alagad ng batas tulad ninyo? Usually kasi pag mambabatas dapat di ba? Usually may kaalaman sa abogasya.
Yeah, I think kasi as a law enforcer, marami kaming depekto nakikita. So we can correct that.
Alright. Kaya po ninyo.
Kaya
Alright.
namin yan.
Alright. Magtungo na po tayo dito sa medyo lighter questions po para makilala naman namin kung sino si General Montaño, behind the limelight and behind your being a politician. So mga light questions po. Sa anong okasyon po kayo nagagalit?
Nagagalit ako sa talagang yung aking pinapagalitan palagi. If a criminal gets away with the crime.
Anong advice po ang maibibigay ninyo kung kunyari 18 years old po kayo ulit? Medyo matagal-tagal na siguro yun. Ano pong advice ang maibibigay ninyo to your 18-year-old self?
To my 18-year-old son? Kasi nung araw, when we were 18 years old, we were only trying to finish our education.
Okay.
So, wala akong advice. But to the 18 years old now, I think my advice is still pursue their dreams.
Pursue their dreams. Ano po ang pinaka-wild or crazy po na ginawa ninyo nung inyong kabataan?
Wala.
Wala. Straight
Wild
lang po.
and crazy. No. Kasi I was 17 years old when I entered the Philippine Military Academy.
So,
I barely got out from high school.
sino po ang isang politikong nabubuhay pa hanggang ngayon na pinaka-hinahangaan niyo po? Kung meron man. Naku, medyo natagalan sa pag-isip
I think it's one. I think it's Senator Gingona.
At bakit po?
Yung matanda na Gingona.
Teofisto Gingona.
Yung matanda.
Yung matanda, hindi po si TG.
O kasi, ito na yun eh. Straight and narrow path.
Alright. maraming salamat po. Retired Major General Ramon Montaño. Thank you, sir.